everybody. Today I'm going to be microneedling my whole face. So I'll let you guys start coming on. Happy Saturday. I'm still sick, but that's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. I hope everybody's staying healthy. Hello, hello. I've got winners to announce, and I'm doing a full microneedling demo. Hi, Not Afraid of 50. Oh my gosh, Not Afraid of 50 was one of the winners. We've had so many winners, and I have 2 winners to announce today. So I've got the winner for the Magellan radio frequency device, and I have the winner for the 1-hour consult, the 1-hour coaching session, which I showed you guys yesterday, or not yesterday, oh my gosh, my brain. I showed you guys last week what all that involves. Hello, hello. Okay, okay, so the winner of the Magellan radio frequency device is Sarah Penaloza _RN. Sarah Penaloza _RN. You won the Magellan radio frequency device. So I will get the company to send you that. Make sure that you give me, hi Germany, make sure that you give me your address for that. I love this device for tightening the jowls. So I'm loving this radio frequency device. Sarah Penaloza _RN, you are the winner. And then I also have a winner for the 1-hour coaching session. And that involves about 3 hours of work for me, to be honest with you, because it's 1 hour Zooming one-on-one, and then I give you a whole personalized protocol, which I don't have in front of me, but I give you a whole, oh, maybe I do. 1 second. I'll show you what that kind of looks like. 1 second, so we can kind of get an idea. Yes, I do. Okay, so this is what a 1-hour session kind of looks like. When I work with somebody one-on-one, they get this whole personalized protocol that talks about devices. It talks about, gives you clickable links. When I have a new session, everything is in red. So it's a buildable program that when I work with somebody one-on-one. So the winner of that is Creative Eye Candy. You won the 1 hour. So congratulations, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna get to microneedling here. I'm still sick. I'm still sick. Obviously, I'm still mourning, so I think that my body is just, it's just not bouncing back like it normally would, because grief is physical, right? So I feel it physically. I also do have the flu, so it's been a week now. It's been a week, and I was supposed to, today was supposed to be Rob Hoffland, who was going to talk about what it takes to build and maintain muscle in midlife. And Rob is sick. So is anybody else out there not feeling great? Because I heard that this nasty flu is going around that involves the cough and the fever, and that is what I've had. It's awful, awful, awful. But I'm at the tail end of it. And I do have a giveaway today as well. And it is a free Dr. Pen M8 microneedling tool. So when I post this to my main feed, make sure you tag your 3 people. Okay, so I'm gonna get busy. This is the Dr. Pen M8. You'll have to excuse me if I start coughing. I am getting over a nasty, nasty flu bug. So I got that going on. And I had so many people, Not Afraid of 50 said, somebody said I have a runny nose and sore throat for 10 effing days. Lenny, listen, this is I started feeling bad a week ago. This is a week. Listen to this. Sorry. This is a week, and it's brutal. It's in my chest, brutal. My fever's gone, so that's good, but the symptoms that are just, you know, it's not great. So I'm actually gonna take the day off tomorrow, you guys. That's why I announced the 2 different winners. So the 2 different winners, one for the Magellan RF device, that's Sarah Penaloza _RN. So I'll get this device to you. Congratulations. Everybody say congratulations. We've got giveaways every single week, so nobody's gonna miss out. Everybody will have another chance. And then the 1-hour coaching session, which I was going to announce tomorrow, I've decided I'm gonna take the day off tomorrow. The first day off I think I've had in a long time in terms of these lives on the weekends. And that coaching, 1 hour's coaching session went to Creative Eye Candy. So congratulations. Again, this is Dr. Pen M8. This is what I'm giving away for free. After I post this to my main feed, you guys tag your 3 people. I have got the Dr. Pen M8s. So it's the same family, but it's more digital. So I keep waiting for this sucker to break before I open up my Dr. Pen M8s. And I've had this for a decade. It's just not breaking, so I just keep using it. It gets the job done. Okay, I have a 16 pen needle cartridge. There's various needle cartridges that this comes with. Like you can get an 11, 16, 24, 36, 42 nano or a nano. And I love the 16 pen cartridge because you can use it for every area of the body, the face and the body, which if you guys, if you guys have my protocol, you know that I microneedle every week, every Sunday typically I will microneedle, and I'll microneedle a different body part. So I oscillate between the face, the abdomen, the neck and the chest, the back of the arms, the knees. It's basically wherever you have crepey skin or you want to thicken up that skin, microneedling is the way to do that. So if you don't have this weekly schedule on how I fit in all of those at-home devices, radio frequency, microcurrent, microneedling, red light therapy, just DM me protocol and you'll get this protocol delivered right to your inbox, but you have to check your spam right away. Okay, I'm going to start on my forehead. I'm not going to do too deep today because I am ill and I want my body to still have some energy to not only heal this, but to just kind of heal my whole body. And so I don't want to cause too much trauma. So I'm going to do very, very light. Plus my nephew's funeral is on Friday. So not that I care about looking presentable for that, but still I don't want, I want to make sure that I'm not going too deep. So I'm taking the cap off of this, and I am going to dial this down to, I'm just going to do a 0.25 on my forehead and around the eyes, and then maybe just even a 0.5 on the rest of my face. Okay, let me scroll. I can still answer questions here, you guys. Somebody said, what's the difference? I'm not sure what that was about, so hold on one second. Let me get, can I reverse steroid skin? Yes, microneedling. So somebody said, can I reverse steroid skin thinning from microneedling too? Yes, you can. Yeah. Yes, you can. Microneedling thickens the skin. So it's one of those types of treatments that actually helps to increase the function of the skin because you're calling on your own body to come to the rescue. So you're creating these micro traumas. I don't know if you guys can see this, but these are little needles that are going in. I have this at a speed of 1. I'm at a depth at a 0.25 millimeter. You can see the pass that I did where it turns a little bit pink. That's what we're looking for. We're not looking for drops of blood, people. We're just looking to have a reaction where it's a little bit pink. And I'm putting on a hyaluronic acid. I like the Costa Baja just because it's cheap and it comes in a big pump thing, but I'm almost out of this. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna just add another little hyaluronic acid to that. Just a pure hyaluronic acid, that's all you want. You don't want any fragrance. You don't want anything weird in it, just hyaluronic acid because that occurs naturally in our body and we wanna make sure that we're not setting ourselves up. Somebody said yes, Marcia, still need to reschedule the one-on-one, thanks. And yes, so somebody just won, the Creative Eye Candy just won that one-on-one. And Marcia, you get like the whole protocol. In fact, I know I just saw your protocol here, but this was not yours, but I crossed out the name for it. But this is what happens when you do a one-on-one with me. So if you're interested in doing a one-on-one, just DM me the word consult and it'll give you my Calendly schedule. But I'm talking about printable, actionable things that you get to do. It's not just, oh, let's just talk about this, where you guys have to frantically write notes. No, I don't do that. I make sure that you've got a protocol that you can print, that you can go back, you can ask me any questions. It's all I try to make it as easy as possible. Okay. Highly recommend one-on-one. Thanks, Marcia. I can't wait to work with you again. Gosh, it's been a little bit. I think it's been, I don't know if it's been like a couple months. Maybe it's been a month more. I don't know, I think it's been a month. Time has flown though. Wow. Time has flown. I'm just going to add a little bit more hyaluronic acid. You can tell it's starting to get a little pink. For those of you guys who have seen me do this in the past, I'm not going to go as deep as I normally do. Magnolia, thank you. Yeah, if you want to build a routine, this is where you start. This is where you start because it'll show you how to do this in 30 minutes a day. But, you know, that's not the only part. Just the skin is not the only thing that I do. I am a gerontologist and a healthy aging coach. So we can do this same kind of hacks with everything from your cardiovascular health, your bone health, muscles, your metabolism, metabolic health, all of that stuff. I do hacks for all of that. So not only do my one-on-one clients come to me for skincare, and I'll show you, I'll give you like a little example. This is the skincare section of this one client because this is what they were interested in. But if you scroll back here, so this is all skincare. Let me see if this person asked for something else. That's a Lumo. This might have been all, no, hormonal health. So this person was really wanting some recommendations for hormone doctors and getting their hormones checked and supplements. So that's all in one, that's all in this one thing, sleep. This person was having trouble with sleep. So I go through the sleep. Here's some collagen that they were asking about. So it really is a lot of different subjects that I cover. I want to make sure that since I touched that, I want to make sure that I'm using my little alcohol wipe on my hands. So if you guys are using a Dr Pen M8 like this one, and remember, this is what's up for free too. This is up for grabs. So when I post this, make sure you tag your 3 people. But if you love using this device, this already has sterile needles, right? So when I use something like this, you don't reuse your needles. You open up a fresh pack of needles. But if you're using one of these kind of rollers, like the Gen Amber roller, or this is the Dr Pen Microneedling stamp, when you use that, you want to make sure that you're covering it with alcohol and you're letting it dry. So I spray this with a 99% alcohol, let it air dry, and then I'm also prepping my skin, which I do a half hour before because my skin turns pink when I do it with alcohol. So I prep my skin too. So everything is super sterile. If you don't have that microneedling protocol, I don't think I have. Here's my younger looking eye protocol. If you guys are looking for the younger looking eyes, you can just DM me eyes. And if you're looking for the microneedling protocol, which I don't have up here for some reason in front of me, DM me microneedling and it'll give you the protocol that shows you all of the needle links and all of the safety regulations that I go through to make sure that you get a great treatment and that you're staying safe at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more of hyaluronic acid. If I were using a stamper like this, I don't need the hyaluronic acid. You're using the hyaluronic acid simply to create a slip. If you're using one of the rollers, you don't need the hyaluronic acid. But when you're using a device like this that uses the perforations to go straight up and down, you wanna make sure that the device is gliding over your skin. You could stamp this, you could do this, in which case you wouldn't need the hyaluronic acid, but I tend to love doing a swirling technique and doing like 2 or 3 passes. And in doing that, in doing the swirling technique, you want the device to glide very smoothly so there's no tugging over the skin. And what this is doing is it's creating little perforations in the skin, little micro traumas that are calling on my skin to come to the rescue and build collagen and elastin. That's what we're doing. We're tricking the skin into functioning like it did when it was younger. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call that one enough. I might come back over the top, but I don't wanna get this too much. So I want to make sure that I'm healing in plenty of time. Let me turn this off for a second. Okay. I'm not going to have my same energy, you guys. I'm just not. I wish I could, but I'm not feeling great. Having a little mushroom coffee Okay, we're gonna go down to the eyes. Out of all of the treatments that I do, microneedling, I really do feel works the best in getting rid of the crepey eyelid, not getting rid of, but in addressing the crepey eyelid because the skin is thin, and also the crow's feet. I haven't had an upper bleph or a lower bleph, anybody. I have not had surgery on my eyes at all. And this is 55 years old, and I really, really attribute this not only to, like, you know, I take care of myself on the inside. You wouldn't be able to tell by now from my cold, but I rarely ever get sick, and I am, if I wasn't grieving and I wasn't just run down, I am super, super healthy, and I think I do know that shines through the skin. But in terms of inside out and outside in approach to aging, you know, the inside out is like, well, what are we putting in our bodies? How are we doing? How are we dealing with stress? The outside in is, what are we putting on topically? What are we doing in order to trick the skin, which is our largest organ, into functioning like it did when it was younger? And this microneedling, I have found, is the best treatment to diminish the fine lines and wrinkles. Okay, I'm gonna go up on this eyelid. I'm gonna pull my eyelid up because you wanna stay on that occipital bone. I'm at a 0.25, so I'm not going very deep. Let me just make sure. I wanna make sure that I'm not overstepping. Nope, I'm at a 0.25. I'm at a speed of 1. This is the Dr. Pen M8, new cartridge. I've got a little bit of hyaluronic acid. I'm gonna do this right eye right now. Okay. I'm gonna do a little swirling. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you're staying healthy. There's a nasty bug going around right now. Okay. And all of this is bone. This is all bone, right? I don't want to get in my eyeball, but this is hard right here. This is that occipital bone. So you can get right on the edge of that. And then I'm gonna stamp. I'm gonna pull this up. This is not gonna look very pretty, you guys, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna pull this up and I'm gonna stamp right on that bone. This is creating those little micro traumas, calling on my skin to come to the rescue. My eyes are gonna start watering. Woo! As if my nose wasn't running enough. Okay, sorry you guys. Whew, okay. Getting back in there. I feel like I have like, let me see. Okay, we're good. I thought I felt like a little piece of hair. Okay. Oh, hi, Linda Lake. Hello. Okay. Linda Lake, I forgot what you won. Did you win the Iris store? No. I think, did you win the microcurrent? I don't remember. I don't remember right now. But I know that you were a winner. Okay, I'm getting in here. Linda, I'm looking good. Really, this is not my best look, you guys. I'm just telling you. Thank you for that. But I think when you feel like shit, you know, it's amazing to me what the mind does, right? It's really amazing. That mind-body connection. I actually took so many classes on that at UCLA about the power of the mind and how that affects your physicality and your health and your longevity, but also how can you change your mindset, and how can you deal with stress, and how can you talk yourself into sleep, and how can you know, there's a lot of stuff that is so connected, that mind-body connection. And grief, I have learned, is so physical. It is just physical heaviness. And I swear that's why I'm not healing like I normally do. I'm not jumping up and healing like I normally do. And I'm doing it all. You guys saw my story. If you guys saw my story last night, where I've got that red light therapy wrap around my chest, getting circulation into the lungs. I'm still going outside and grounding. I have not worked out. Movement, I'm doing movement. Yesterday, I laid down here on the floor on a mat with my red light therapy wrap around my chest, and I had my legs up on my little bench at the foot of my bed there, which is recovery mode, right? For me, that's like recovery mode. And I have a grounding mat on my bed, So I take self-care to the extreme, as you guys know, because we've got one body in this whole life, one chance. And I feel like it's a sign of respect of the Creator and a sign of respect of this one chance that we have, a sign of respect of life to take care of ourselves and to try to live as healthy and as long as we can. So that we can do everything that we can with this one life, right? And I take that to the extreme. That's what I coach. That's what I do as a healthy aging coach. But so I'm doing all of that. I haven't worked out though, just like little recovery stuff. And I can tell I've lost muscle mass from not working out for a week, more than a week, because I was gone for Thanksgiving. So I think it's been a good 10 days since I lifted weights. And I can tell my muscle mass has diminished. And remember, you guys, muscle is not made in the kitchen. It's not about how much protein you're eating. That's not what the science is saying. Muscles are made in the gym, and I can't get in the gym right now. That's okay. Got some muscle recovery, muscle memory, got some muscle memory, so it's not gonna take me long. But next week on Saturday, I'm having Rob, who's sick today. I'm having Rob Hufflin come on, and we're gonna talk about the formula of how in midlife do you maintain and how do you grow, how do you increase, and how do you maintain muscle mass. So what is the formula? How many reps do you need to be doing? How much muscle firing do you need to be doing? How many sets do you need to be doing just to maintain the muscle mass? Lord knows I haven't done it this week. But what do you need to do to maintain that? And then what do you need to do to grow muscle mass? Because when we have muscle mass, our metabolism goes up, right? Our blood sugar is better regulated. We're stronger, and strength plus flexibility equals mobility when we get older. So all of that's important, and that's gonna be next Saturday. And, oh my God, next Saturday, I'm giving away a vibration plate, that T-zone, that big, giant T-zone vibration plate worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I'm giving that away for free next Saturday. So a week from today, we're gonna be in the gym with Rob Hufflin. We're gonna be talking about maintaining and growing muscle mass. I'm giving away a vibration plate, which is kind of like the power plate, but honestly, it's better because we're talking about an increase in gravitational pull. It's not just bouncing, but it's keeping you off balance, which increases your gravitational pull and increases weight-bearing exercise. So even if you did nothing else but stand on a vibration plate, you're increasing your gravity, which is increasing your weight-bearing exercise. Now you add little free weights. You've just completely amped up your workout. But today I'm giving away this for free. A little bit fancier than this, but this for free. So when I post this to my main feed, make sure you tag your 3 people. Okay, I want to make sure I haven't missed any questions. I'm looking forward to the muscle mass talk. Yes, great skinny nutrition for you. I'll be there. Amazing. It's a great, that device, I have to say, is so good. The other day, I just stood on it when my chest was so congested. If you want to know where to buy one, Cindy, just DM me vibration on any of my posts, right? So when I post this to my main feed, just DM vibration and you'll get the link sent directly to your DMs, okay? Yeah, I'm so excited I got to do a reminder. Okay, yay. Okay, I'm gonna keep going on this eye though. Woo, can you tell I'm sounding like a man? I have to cough, you guys. Sorry. Believe it or not, that has gotten so much better. It has. Look for the little things, look for the little things. Okay, I'm gonna do this one more time. I have to stop talking for a second because I'm gonna get up in here and get right underneath that eye, still staying on the occipital bone. Okay, here we go. I'm still on that occipital bone. I'm at a 0.25. Okay. And I can get right in here. I'm gonna put this up a little tiny bit. Not much, just on the other side of that 0.25. And again, if you guys want the depths and needle links and all of the protocol for microneedling, just DM me microneedling. That will automatically go to your DM. It's absolutely free. Not charging any, I don't charge anything for, what do I charge for? Oh, just the subscription club, $4.99, and my one-on-one consultations. I'm trying to work on, maybe I can talk while I'm doing this. I'm trying to work on a way to scale the coaching business in such a way that I can help more people for a lesser amount of price. So I'm going to be working on that. I thought I was going to get that done, that scalable coaching business that'll be like recorded videos plus like a big giant group where I can coach the people that are in that group through a Zoom where we can all talk together, but also, you know, a lot of different protocols on sleep, protocols on anxiety, protocols on increasing bone density, protocols on how do you maintain muscle mass, all of those in a weekly session. So I'm working on this. I had this idea about this, and I thought I was going to get it done before the holidays, and then Devin passed, and I'm sick, and it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. But it is something that's going to be coming to you in the new year, and I'm very excited about it. I've got an idea on how I can give more information, more healthy aging coaching to more people, that you can go back and continue to learn. It's like a little bit of a university, a healthy aging university. That's not the title, but I'm open for title suggestions. All right, getting back in here. I'm telling you guys, for crow's feet, there's nothing better. Little Botox, sorry, for those of you guys who don't do Botox, I've done Botox for the last, oh my God, I'm 55, so started in my 25 years. I've been doing Botox on my crow's feet. But even when, look, I still have movement, I still have all of that, but I'm telling you, this thickens your skin, and your skin around your eyes thins as we age. Around our mouth, around our eyes, around our necks, and our hands. Those are the things that move the most, right? The most expressions, the most movement. That's where your collagen decreases the most. That's where your skin is going to thin the most. Not Afraid of Face says, oh man, I've been struggling with sleep now and have never before, and I wake up annoyed and thinking about things that do not matter with anxiety. You are not alone. You are not alone. In fact, next Saturday, if I do the muscle mass, Not Afraid of 50, I have an idea. Because I also do have a pillow to give away for free. You guys, I have so much free shit. Let me tell you what I can give away. Next week is going to be that vibration plate, okay? But if I do a live on, let me see if I can get this. If I do a live on Sunday as well, which I'm going to. I'm just taking tomorrow off, you guys. I have to. But after that, I'm going to have to take this out of my pillowcase. But after that, I'm going to do a live, I think, on Sunday, hopefully. I'm still juggling, trying to get a grief counselor on. And I've got a couple that are getting back to me. There's so many people that are sick, though, you guys. There's so many people that are sick. This is what I'm going to be giving away next week. So we've got a vibration plate that I'm going to be giving away on Saturday when I do that live with Rob on how to maintain muscle mass. I'm going to be giving away this free pillow on Sunday, I think, of next week. And it's great because it helps you, if you're a side sleeper, it gives you room. I can't really give you a demo right now because I've got microneedling going on, but it gives you room to lay on your side and protect your shoulder. It cradles your head so where you're more likely to sleep facing up. But we can talk about Not Afraid of 50. We can talk about different supplements you should be taking, different things that you can do to help your sleep. There's a lot of stuff that affects sleep, and there's a lot of different tricks that I have that I've learned over the years. So I could do that the same day that I give away that pillow. And I'll probably throw in some magnesium as well and some sleep aids as well with that giveaway, because the giveaways have been giant, right? So far, we've had somebody already win, and I wish I had the winners in front of me, but I don't. We've had somebody already win the anti-cellulite device, the Glow 910, right? We had this one. that was already given away for free. That should be in the mail any day now. We had a winner of the MyoLift Mini. Remember this microcurrent device that I love? We had a winner for this. We had a winner for Sarah Penaloza _RN, who just won the Magellan. We had, what else did I give away? I'm trying to think. What else did I give away? Oh, and then we've had the 1 hour session that was won by Creative Eye Candy. And this now we've got this for giveaway, the Dr. Pen. So every Saturday and Sunday, except for tomorrow, I'm giving away free stuff because why not? It's the holidays. If I get to try this stuff, I want you guys to have it too. So instead of, you know, the companies saying, oh, do you want to do this, make this content for us? And I said, why don't you just give me a device for free so I can share it? It's going to give you guys, you know, gives the company some, oh my God, I can't even think of the word, my brain. It gives the company exposure anyways, so might as well give them a little exposure and give you guys stuff for free. That's what I've been thinking. Okay, I'm gonna do this one more time, one more swipe of this, and then I'm gonna move on. And you can see, can you see this little teeny tiny drop of blood? That's okay to do. That's not the goal, but that's going to happen in various little places. You're such an infant. Oh, thank you from Australia. Yeah, okay, so and again, I'm gonna say this one time because I was gonna wait until after the new year because I'm just, it's really hard working with companies. I'm just saying there's a couple of companies I love to work with that the product, first of all, if another company calls me and says, can you do a video of opening a box, I'm gonna just like lose my shit. Not really, I don't really lose my shit, but you know what I mean? Like, why am I gonna tell people to buy something that I haven't even tried yet? If I'm using it and I love it, like this, or like this, or, you know, different things that I've used over the years that I know the science is there. If the science is there, that's when I'm going to share it with you. And if something bigger and better and greater comes along, even though I've been telling you guys, oh my God, the Omnilux red light therapy mask is the best on the market, because it is, but it's not always going to be the best on the market. Something better is going to come along, and I want to be able to tell that to you guys. I want to be completely unbiased. I don't want to be tied to any company that I'm going to make a couple dollars on when you guys click a link. That's not what I do. And I think that, I don't know if it's me being sick. The Magellan is not on, it may be. It might be on sale. Just DM me. If you're interested in my top radio frequency devices, just DM me radio frequency. If you're interested in the microcurrent, the microneedling protocol that gives you everything that I'm doing here, that'll give you the play-by-play on how do you do this and what depths do you use and what speeds, just DM me microneedling. If you want the protocol to how to fit it all in, just DM me protocol. And I do have one more. I've got the younger looking eyes, which honestly, I really do like what I did with this one. It gives you clickable links. The microneedling tool is in there. It tells you things in office and out of office. And all of these protocols, you guys, when something newer and better and greater comes along, I'm going to go back in there and twiddle around with them because I want you guys to have the things that work the best. But in the new year, I'm going to really get a step away from here's a link here and here's a link here and I'm going to put it all on Amazon and I'm going to really dig deep and come up with a way to coach more people in a scalable way that helps more people. So that's what my goal is. I don't know why. In the meantime, though, we're getting a lot of free shit. We're getting a lot of free stuff from these companies. So make sure that you tag your 3 people and then you comment. The more you comment after you tag your 3 people, the better chance that you have of winning. Sarah Penaloza _RN, what happens is the winner is picked randomly. Let's say there's I'm going to tell you guys how it's done, okay? Let's say there's 275 comments. a random number between 1 and 275 is then drawn. When that random number is drawn, I go to that 120, that comment. Let's say it was 10, comment number 10. I look at that comment, and then we see, did that same person already tag 3 people? Then they're the winner. If that person just made a comment, but they didn't tag 3 people somewhere within that, all those comments, then I go to the next one. We draw it again between 1. So the more that you comment, the higher chance that you have of winning. And Sarah Penaloza _RN, when it first chose that particular comment, it was just a heart. And then I went back and it was like, there's a lot of hearts. There's a heart. There's a heart. Heart, 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 heart. And then she tagged her 3 people. Boom. That's how she won. So it does help. It does help to keep going. Okay. I'm going to go on this other eye. I'm not going to worry about what I look like at a funeral. But I also want to make sure that I'm not overdoing my treatment so that it's interfering with my body healing. And it wouldn't because we're talking about completely different systems. But that's okay. I'm taking the advice of one of you who said, maybe not do it, just rest. And I'm like, I don't know, this is what I would be doing. So I'm just turn on the camera and do it with you guys. Okay, Mama Karen 10, how do you tag people? Is that during this live or on the video you post after? That's a great question. In the video that I post after, so this live will go to my main feed. Give me a little bit of time because I haven't written the caption of it yet. Once that happens, tag 3 people, and I suggest to increase your chances that you tag them in 3 different posts. So you tag, let's say, Karen, you tag Live Young Lifestyle, and then you tag, you know, somebody else, I don't know, but you tag your 3 people, and then if you want to comment, just keep commenting, and it'll increase your chances. And then, just so you know, the winner is completely random and will be decided the following week. So this is what's up for grab. And this one I am going to mail directly because I have possession of it. The rest of the winners, you will receive your prizes from the company directly, but this one I'm mailing out. So, and this is a little stepped up version of this, which I love. Okay, getting back out here. He said, wow, nice look. Yeah, I know, this is really pretty. It's such a great gift, so nice. Yes, Izzy. I'm telling you, I've had this device for, I want to say, a decade. I'm not kidding. It might have been, I want to say a decade. It just doesn't quit. So I had this Dr. Pen M8s, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to use this till I run it into the ground. I'm going to give this away to a winner. I'm just giving it away. Okay, we're getting in here. I'm still on that occipital bone. Tiny swirls. Coming all the way out to the hairline. And you can stamp over your eyebrows too. See how it's getting just a little pink? That's all we want. That's all we want. You're going to be shocked at how quickly this will heal. Tomorrow you won't even be able to see anything as low as I'm going because I'm only at a 0.25 here. You can still see I've got some little nicks. I'm going to just keep putting on some hyaluronic acid, keep it moist. And all this post care is in my microneedling protocol, so just DM me that. But just keep it moist. I'm going to walk around with this for a couple of hours afterwards. Just keep moist, 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 moist. I could even splash a little cool water on it or mist it with like a mineral water, like a spray mineral water, which I do because it will get a little bit crusty. And then once it gets to the point where it's like, oh my God, I'm out of this. I can't keep doing it. Rinse with cool water and you coat it with Aquaphor. And I don't mean a thick coating of Aquaphor, but a thin coating of Aquaphor, which is this is not going to give you any sort of reaction to it. You do not want anything with perfume. You don't want even a healing lotion or an aloe vera that has any sort of scent to it at all. You want something that you're not, we're talking about a bladed skin here, right? Also, what hyaluronic acid do you use? This is on my Amazon store. This is Costa Baja. The reason why I like it, I don't have an affiliation with this company at all. I just threw it up on my Instagram store because I want it to be convenient for you guys. But the reason why I like this is because it comes in a big container as opposed to like some of the other ones that are small. Comes in a big container. It's in a pump. So I like that. I can just pump it straight into here. You can tell that I'm almost out. Oh, there we go. Yay. And it's relatively inexpensive. So I don't know the price right now, but I think this is like 20 bucks. And there's nothing else in it. It's just pure hyaluronic acid. And so in doing that, you're just not gonna, you're so much less likely to cause any sort of irritation. You want the actual microtrauma to do the work. It's not what you're putting on, right? What comes with the pen. Interesting. I would have to open this up and I don't want to open it, but normally what it's been, I don't really know, but I can tell you that I can tell you that there's going to be some of these in here. Some of these, the little things in here too. Oh my God, my brain. The pen cartridges are going to be in here. Which ones they have in here, I don't know. But I do have the refills on my Amazon store, and I like to suggest that you can use the 16. It doesn't work the way that you think it works. I'm going to just go over this really quickly. When you're looking at a refill cartridge for these, the more needles is not better. The more needles is actually less of a treatment. And I've used this analogy. I'm going to use it here again. It's like when you sit, you know those old Ripley's Believe It or Not, where the man would like lay on a bed of nails, or he'd walk across a bed of nails, and the nails being so closely packed, it wouldn't perforate the skin, right? He would just, it wouldn't cause any trauma. You take those same nails and you get rid of some of them so that they're spaced out, and those nails are gonna then perforate the skin, causing the trauma. So if you're getting the refills and you're using a 32 or a 42, these are gonna kind of bounce off the skin and just kind of push product in a little bit, but it's not creating microtraumas. So you wanna look towards the 11, the 16, maybe the 24, but I really think that the 16 is the sweet spot of where you can still get, it gives you enough space to where you can, your skin will go, will sink down in there, and it's giving you a good treatment. So that's the one that I always get the refill. So whatever comes in here, just know that when you get the refills, and listen, you can use some of the other ones just around your eyes, but just know it's not gonna be like a full microneedling treatment. But you could use like a 24 or a 36 around the eyes just to kind of push in some product. Not really microneedling in terms of creating those microtraumas, so you want to get the refills that are 16. In fact, you know what? When I mail this to you guys, whoever is the winner, here's what I'm going to do. Just because I don't want to open up the box for sanitary reasons or for whatever else, what I'll do is I'll make sure that when I mail this, this is what the refills come in, you guys, and they're not expensive. They're not that expensive, honestly. I think 20 bucks and you get like a whole pile of them. I'll throw in a couple of the 16 in the mail with this so that you're all set and ready to go. I'm almost 100% positive there's already some in here, but just to be sure, I'll give you a couple of these so that you're ready to go. And I think what I'll even do is I'll print out my microneedling protocol for you and have it in the, wow, you're just gonna get like a whole microneedling kit. You're gonna get the instructions, you're gonna get like, I'll even give you a link on my microneedling protocol, which I will print out. I'll give you a link to a video that really I did on my YouTube channel that's on Living Your Lifestyle YouTube channel. Gives you the step-by-step. So you'll have the printed version, you'll have extra cartridges, and you'll have the device. So yeah, and there's nothing else I can do besides go over to your house and do it for you. Yes, you can use it on your neck too. And in fact, that's one of my weekly things. So when somebody asked me the other day, wait, I'm confused. You microneedle weekly, but now you're saying you do monthly microneedling treatments on your face. Yes, That's right, because you switch where you do what you do every day. So I do my face 1 week. Next week, I won't do my face, right? I might do my abdomen. The week after that, I might do my neck and my chest. The week after that, I might do the back of my arms. So that within 4 to 6 weeks, which is the optimal time that you want to wait, I aim for 4 weeks, but life happens and it usually ends up to be 6 weeks, which is perfect. So when you come back around at the other month, you've done microneedling every week, but you've only done each body part every 4 to 6 weeks. Does that make sense, everybody? I hope so. What does one do about sagging jowls? You have none. Microneedling helps. Anytime that you're creating trauma that stimulates collagen, you're thickening the skin, it helps, right? But also I have fat transfer in the cheeks. And when you age, and I've said this before, and I'll just tell you again. Oh my God, this was the protocol that I brought to my dad's to show you guys. But when you age, you lose fat in your cheeks and in your temples. Temples, cheeks, bottom of the eye. That's those 3 areas. Oh my God, I wish sometimes I'm just a big dork. These 3 areas are where you lose fat, right? So when you lose that, you've lost that support system. It's not like it disappears, but some of it disappears. Then there's other stuff that happens, like, your bone, when you age, you lose bone density. So you will lose some cheekbone. You will lose some jawbone. You will lose that. And when that support system is down, then you've got the sagging of the skin that then makes for the jowl down here, if that makes sense, okay? So I have fat transfer in my, especially, yes, Pink, Peony Garden and Home. I love that. You could tell my voice is like going, but that's okay. I feel okay. I feel okay. I'm holding steady. But when that happens, then you lose that support, and that's when you get jowls. For the jowls, I'm telling you, the best thing at home for jowls is radio frequency. And I use this right underneath that whole section, right underneath that, my cheekbone. So I love that for the jowls. Okay. Whatever you do though, do not put, if a doctor wants to put filler in your lower face to get rid of the jowls, whether it's in the nasolabial fold or whether it's down here in the chin, run. The doctor doesn't know what they're doing. Run. That's not where you lose fat, and it's not going to stay the same. It's not going to stay in that same place. And then you're puffing up the skin. That's not what needs to happen. So I hope that helps. I know I just went off on a tangent. Okay, I'm going to do this. I need this up here. And then I'm just going to keep on going. Oh my God, it's almost 12. I am going to do the rest of my face. But I've just been chatting away. So congratulations to those winners. We have them for the Magellan RF device. We've got Sarah Penaloza _RN for the 1 hour coaching session, which I'm telling you guys, if you are learning something here, wait till I get you alone for an hour. It's going to blow your mind what you get in an hour, because it might be an hour on camera with you. Normally it's 50 minutes on camera, but it's a couple hours of work on my part afterwards to make sure that I put you on a trajectory of improving your skin, the health of your skin, the function of your skin, the health of your body, the function of your body, all of that. Are you practicing esthetician? Can we come see you, esthetician? I'm not. I've got a lot of different education, but it's not in skincare. I'm a holistic nutrition and health coach, certified holistic nutrition and health coach. I'm a 500-hour yoga instructor. I have a master's in psychology, which I think really helps me to be a better coach. I have a master's in gerontology from USC. So I am a gerontologist and a healthy aging coach. But I look at skin as an organ. And if you have a science mind, and I've been skincare obsessed since I was 15 years old when I bought my first wrinkle cream. The science of it, the understanding of it, and that connection between the mind and body in terms of what we look like on the outside and what we do with that day is super interesting to me, especially as we age, because our skin is the first thing that shows our signs of aging. It's happening in our bodies, right? But you can't see plaque building up in your arteries. You can't see your bones losing bone density. You don't see your muscle shrinking. Sometimes you do. But you don't see that. You see the fine lines and wrinkles. You see the discoloration that happens. You see the loss of collagen and the loss of structure that happens. And so if you can read, you know, the science behind treatments and there's a lot of science behind light spectrum. There's a lot of scientific research behind what does red light therapy do to not only your whole body on a cellular level, on a mitochondrial level, on an ATP level, but what does it do in terms of increasing circulation and increasing collagen production and evening out skin tone and texture. There's a lot of, Mama Karen just said, Darnell, let me get back here. Such great information, Darnell. Knowing the science behind all this helps people remember and understand so much better. And it's a little one step further than that. Because my theory is, if you can understand what you're doing and why, you're more likely to make it a habit, right? If somebody tells you what to eat, hey, you need to eat more vegetables, that all makes sense. But if you talk about like what happens to your body metabolically when you're reaching for starchy carbs and sugar, what happens when you ingest that? Why do we have insulin resistance? If you can understand the science behind it, you're more likely to make those lifestyle changes, right? If you understand that our skin was growing from the time that we were born, from in your mother's womb, your skin was growing until you reached your mid-20s. And that's why we have all of this collagen production, a pretty steady stream of collagen production. We have growth spurts and stuff like that as we're growing. But it's this collagen production that then once we're done growing, mid-20s, right, when we're really done, mid-20s, that collagen starts declining. And so when we do things like trick our skin into thinking that it's got micro traumas, we're creating micro traumas and it's got to come to the rescue. Oh, I need to come and heal. Little tiny micro traumas, right? We're not like completely destroying our skin, but we're doing it in such a way that we're not exhausting the skin. And if you're doing treatments 30 minutes a day on a regular, consistent basis, what you're doing is you're creating a wave of collagen support, a wave of elastin support. You're creating that as if your skin was still growing prior to the decline of collagen. Does that make sense? If you understand the theory about what we're doing, and I try to do it in such a way that it's easy to understand, right? When we fall down, if we're 10 years old, not only do we have this collagen racing through our body because our skin is growing, we're growing, our connective tissue is all growing. I saw that on acne. Hold on one second, I'm gonna get to that. But when we do that, and you fall down on your bicycle and you skin your knee, your body will go and make that scab, right? It stimulates that extra amount of collagen. We're doing that on a microscopic level here. Okay, so that's my thought too, is like, if you understand the why, if you understand why microcurrent works, if you understand why microneedling works, if you understand what radio frequency does when it heats up the skin, what does dry brushing do? What does taking a freezing cold shower do to your skin, to your metabolism, to your circulation, to your mood? What does all of that do? If you can understand it and I can convey it in an easily ingestible way, you're more likely to put these things into practice. And when you put these things into practice, you live longer, you look better. And when you feel good about what you're doing to your outsides, you're more likely to go and take care of your insides. And when you're taking care of your insides, it shines through your skin. So it's all connected. Cindy, absolutely, I believe in hormone therapy. I should have on my, and I'm gonna get to the acne, I promise, on my highlights, my story highlights, click on that story highlight that says lives and go and watch that show I did on Dr. Barbara Taylor, because this is another thing. If you understand what the estrogen deficiency, what happens when we lose estrogen as we age, how it leaves our bones unprotected. It leaves our hearts unprotected. It leaves our brains unprotected. Estrogen is a very protective thing for women. And when we don't have that decline of all, or not decline, the increase of age-related diseases, heart disease, Alzheimer's, osteoporosis, that's all connected with our hormones, and we're living much longer. We're not dying in our 50s and 60s like we used to, right? So we didn't need to have this stuff. But if you want to protect your health, your longevity, hormone replacement therapy is really important. And you have to make that decision yourself, but I give you all the information that I can. Okay, acne. Real quick before we get off here, I'm going to finish the rest of my face, but acne before we get off of here. Retinoids are the #1 anti-aging topical thing, but make sure that you go back and look at that live that I did on retinoids. And make sure that you go back and look at the live that I did on chemical peels, which chemical peel is right for you, because there's specific ones that are great for acne. There's specific retinoids that are great for acne, like acne. I don't know what happened with my voice there. But things like Adipherin gel, which is adapalene, which is a 3rd generation of tretinoin. Amazing for acne. Your acne will get worse first, because acne sometimes is underneath the skin, right? So you have to let that come up. Your acne might get worse when you're treating acne. Get through it. Just keep plowing through it. Your skin will be so much better. So I would suggest Paula's Choice makes a 2% BHA, which is a salicylic acid, which is great for acne. I would suggest that. I would suggest a benzoyl peroxide wash. Make sure you leave the benzoyl peroxide on your skin for at least 5 minutes prior to rinsing it off, because it's antimicrobial. Antimicrobial. You know what I'm trying to say. You guys know what I'm trying to say. And then go get a Adipherin gel, adapalene. It's super inexpensive. It's less than 20 bucks. You don't need a prescription. It's made for sensitive skin, but the #1 thing for acne. So I hope that helps. Okay. I'm just going to recap really quickly. I tried it 4 times. Every time my body swelled up so bad, gained so much weight every time. So Jules, was it Jules? Gosh, I have to keep Jules Living Free. I would like to DM me directly because it depends on what you're trying, right? There's so many different options for hormone replacement therapy. I hope that that's what you were talking about. But you haven't found the right one. And so I don't know if that's and weight gain. Because usually when you're replacing, normally when our estrogen dips, we gain weight. When our testosterone dips, all of those dip at the same time. We're not just only made up of estrogen women. We've got testosterone and DHEA and progesterone and estrogen. And when all of those dip, we tend to gain weight. We tend to lose muscle and we tend to gain fat. So the fact that you're gaining weight when you're doing hormone replacement therapy, I really want to get to the bottom of like, what is it that you're trying? And I feel like you might need to find another doctor. We have to be our own advocate for this, right? We know when something's wrong with our body. Okay, I think I'm gonna get this one eye and then I'm gonna get off of here. Okay. Just knows, you guys, I'm not gonna be here tomorrow, but I did announce both winners for today. Sarah Penaloza _RN, you won the Magellan RF, and Creative Eye Candy, you won the one-on-one coaching session. Please let me just get a little bit better before we book that one. And I'm going to finish this eye, and then I'm going to post this to the main feed. Make sure you guys tag your 3 people, and then comment, and you'll be in the drawing for the Dr Pen M8, which I will announce Saturday, where I'm going to have Rob Hufflin on here, who's been a trainer forever. He is the most knowledgeable trainer on the human body I've ever met in my entire life. And I'm giving away a vibration plate worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So that's next Saturday. Okay, you guys, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next week. All right? Okay.